Hello everyone, welcome back to the IPL. This is my week 3 matchup against Lagoon. Um, this is the team I'm bringing. Kofag, Leftovers, uh, Support, Will-O-Wisp Hayes, Metricoat. Really defensive. I got a especially defensive Zapdos, Defog, Volt Switch, Roost, and Power Ice for Garchomp. Banded Weavile, Crash, Pursuit, Shard, Knockoff. Subtoxic Calm Mind Suicune. This can 1v1 Melodic. If I get it might be able to 1v1 Garchomp. I have a Screens, Stealth Rock, Memento, Uxie. This is just support for Charizard to end up setting up. Because I just have a standard Dragon Dance, 3 attacks, Charizard Dex. So, in the actual battle, Lagoon brought Kricketune, Mega Manectric, Chandelure, Jirachi, Shaman, and Nihilego. I was surprised he didn't bring Garchomp or Melodic. And I originally thought I was going to have a easier matchup. But, let's see what happens. I led off with Kofag expecting Kricketune, so I can get off a Magicode if he tries to get up webs. He predicts that and goes out into Chandelure. I switch out into a Zapdos to eat that because it does almost half. That damage lets me know he specs. He sends out Jirachi here. I decide to Roost. And on this turn I go for Volt Switch as he U-turns. I expected the Manectric, but he goes into Nihilego. That damage lets me know he's not Assault Vest as well. It shows he's Leftovers. He goes for Rocks as I go for Sub, and I'm going to start setting up Calm Minds behind the Sub. As you can see on this one, I think it does 25%, 24. As I set up another Calm Mind, this means I can freely set up another Sub and go for Scald on this turn. I end up getting a crit, which did matter. I would have still killed it the following turn, but I wouldn't have my sub, as I'm able to get a Toxic off on the Shaman, but Shaman natural cure, as soon as it switches out, it's fine. I switch out into Zapdos, take Seed Flare. I can Roost or Defog. I decide to Defog this turn. Yeah, I decided to Defog this turn. Switch out into Suicune here to sack it off to a Shadow Ball, but he decides to go into Manectric. Get a little bit of leftover recovery. He just goes for the Thunder Wave. I go for Scald. Not allowed to because I'm paralyzed. It wouldn't have done anything, but it would have been nice to have some chip damage. As I see this as an opportunity to set up my screens. I set up the light screen, then reflect. As he crits me through this through the screen, it still didn't do too much. I get the reflect off. Expecting webs, I set up rocks, but he goes for the Parasong. Now he's going to go for the Infestation as I try to Memento out. Not allowed, paralyzed. Um, this is an interesting side. Parasong Infestation. I think I ran that in a different league before. Uh, but I finally do get that off. I decided to go into Charizard and Dragon Dance as he goes for the Parasong. I could have attacked this and killed it, but I don't think it mattered anyway because he was more than likely sashed. I get lucky right here as I break through Heart Stamp on the first turn. Uh, Now I can take out Shaman as well, but he is actually Scar Shaman with Tailwind. Um, and this makes winning this game a whole lot easier because my screen just wore off and Chandelier can easily kill right here. I decided to sack Kofag because it does nothing at this point. Knowing I can take a Shadow Ball from 61, I decided to Roost in case he got a special attack drop. Special defense drop. I think the play actually was to go for Defog on the first turn, but it really doesn't matter. As I let him take down Zapdos, I go into Weavile. I just go for the knockoff. I thought about clicking Pursuit, but I go for knockoff. Luckily, I live a flamethrower, do 46. But he only has Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, and flamethrower. And another move, I forget what move it was, but he can't. I think Volt Switch. He can't touch Charizard, and you can see that's the reason. Or that's how the game ends. Sorry about postcom. I did record live com, but my mic was fucking up throughout it. Like it kept on cutting in and out, but this was a good game. 1-0 win. I beat the only other undefeated in my conference this week, so I'm sitting pretty steadily in first place in my conference. Next week we face Devin, and Devin filled in for EXO, so it's be first few times I've ever faced Devin in a league. Should be fun. Hopefully continue this winning streak throughout the season. Thanks for watching.